My name is Gloria. I'm 50 years old and I have diabetes. I have a strong family history of diabetes on both sides, maternal and paternal. I was first diagnosed about 10 years ago. I didn't take it seriously and I continued to eat what I wanted, did not do any kind of exercising. But as time went on, I could see the excess weight gain. I could see that I was out of breath. I knew I had to do something about it. I've lost 50 plus pounds and I've made a lot of changes. I used to eat a lot of fatty foods, the wrong foods, candy, a lot of pies, sugary things. I always liked vegetables, but it was how I was preparing them. Instead of the fried okra, fried zucchini, I grill them, I boil them. I even bake certain vegetables. I've changed my exercising habits dramatically. In the past, I'd never had an exercise routine. The most exercise I probably would get would be to walk to the bus stop. Now I incorporate exercise 3 to 4 times a week, doing 20 minutes maybe on a treadmill, 30 minutes on a stationary bike. I lift weights. On a daily basis, I check my blood sugar levels twice a day. It's usually in the morning when I wake up and at lunch or supper time. I also take insulin once a day. I used to take it twice a day. And the reason that it's gone down is because my blood sugar levels are stabilizing. The exercise has helped me lose a lot of weight, and changing my eating habits has helped me to try to remedy myself off medication. There are a number of complications that are associated with diabetes, such as foot problems, blindness, heart disease, kidney failure. I'm really into preventative care, and when I go to the doctor every 3 months, I get checked for my A1Cs, my calcium, my blood pressure. He also checks my feet to make sure there's no excess skin, raw skin, sores. I now routinely get flu shots and I have not gotten the flu. It's another one of those preventative measures that I take. I vowed to myself that I'm going to keep the weight loss off because I don't have any grandkids and I want to be around when I do. So I just decided that healthy living is the best way to go. I'm in it to win it.
I have type 2 diabetes, and it's just that simple. I felt horrible. I mean, I just was sick all the time, even to the point where I couldn't eat, so I went to the doctor and I wasn't sleeping and, constantly going to the bathroom. So I said, I need to know what's wrong with me. They kind of knew already before they even did the blood test or anything like that, and that's what they did. And about a week later, they called me and told me I had type 2 diabetes. It wasn't tough to hear because I just wanted whatever was wrong with me to feel better because I felt so horrible. I mean, I can't even tell you exponentially how much better I feel just getting it under control, how bad I felt. The first thing I did was actually I got rid of all the pop in the house. That was the first thing. Like, I took it actually over to my brother's house, and I'm talking like cases of pop, and then I told my family, and we just started a plan from there. Diet, exercise, things of that nature. Actually started looking online because I'm a technology guy, looking for apps that would help me, watch what I'm doing, exercise, heart rate, things of that nature. And that was actually, I think, one of the first things we did. It's working out great. Like, I count my carbs and my calories all the time, and it's amazing when you start putting in the things that you're eating into on paper or anything, how much stuff that you eat in a day, and it makes you feel bad, for a little while. Now I'm down to 1,100 calories and 150 carbs a day, and it's not a problem. Now, at first I was hungry. But if I found if I went in a walk on the evenings or something like that, it tamped my appetite.
It took Marcy Stone almost 30 years to learn how to live with diabetes.
This will be my piece because it's tiny since my blood sugar's high.
Skipping her morning toast is no big deal these days. there are more important things to look forward to.
My son's getting ready to get married in October to a woman who has 3 children. Da-da-da, I'm a grandmother all of a sudden. Yeah, things have changed.
Where diabetes is concerned, though, lifestyle changes did not come easily.
I was in complete and utter denial. Denial so strong that you don't want to acknowledge that you're going to have to change your lifestyle and that you can't have the Pepsi that everybody's having, or you can't have the bread that everybody's having.
But Marcy Stone admits she should have known better.
I've always managed to be surrounded by diabetics by one way or another, be it family, be it friends. So how I could be in denial for so long is something I'm having to catch up with now.
Hi, my name is Angela, and I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in April of 2007. The symptoms that I first started discovering in March of '07 was anytime I did any strenuous activity, walking in the mall, grocery shopping, driving for any length of time, my feet would swell, and they'd swell to the point where I felt like the skin was just going to peel off. And I wasn't a big water drinker, but during that time it seemed like I craved water. Let me tell you, my reaction when the ER doctor came in and told me that I had diabetes, I just kind of looked at him. I'm like, are you sure? What, is that my name on the chart? No, I just have swollen feet, ankles. That's not diabetes. And so that was my initial course of treatment. Go see my doctor, buy a kit, take the medicine, and take the water pill. Boy, I wish they had given me a little bit more information than just that. Well, telling somebody to get a kit and read the instructions is one thing. Sending somebody to a diabetic management class is another. And for the first 8 months after I was diagnosed, I was not sent to a class. And that was frustrating. Testing your blood sugar levels 6 times a day was very helpful. If I would check it first thing in the morning, I'd check it after breakfast. Okay, I don't need to eat grits anymore because that made my blood sugar level go up. The support from my family was phenomenal. First of all, my eldest daughter started researching, finding everything she could on the internet. Here, Mom, read this, read this. Here. But my baby, the cook of the family, she literally started changing our menu plans. If we're going to have rice and broccoli and fish, then Mom's going to have Mom's going to have fish and broccoli and green beans and no rice. My advice, if you are a brand new diagnosed diabetic, is ask for help. It's one thing to go to your local drugstore and purchase a testing kit. It's another to get with another diabetic and say, okay, show me what your testing kit looks like. Show me what I should be looking for. Talk to somebody else. But the first thing you need to do is to get your testing kit, because you're not going to know what's working and what's not working if you don't take your testing kit. If I could offer some words of encouragement, get with a strong buddy, get with a strong support group, and let them support you.
My whole outlook has had to change in the overall, and that's what's made me to be the way I am today, the happy-go-lucky Terry. Throw it to me. Kid, grandkids keep me on my toes, yes. Love every minute of it. Okay. Stay positive. Keep your focus. You must keep your focus. Pay attention to what you're doing to yourself. I love walking. Walking is one of the most important exercises. Taking it day by day, one step at a time, one foot before the other. I got a wife to help me do that, and family. And my mom's behind me, my mother-in-law's behind me. And the doctors helped me to control it, and I did everything they told me to do, and it's been under control ever since. I would not have made it without them at all. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here.